was evident that early and really for up until their goal, we're dominating the game, but we failed to capitalize on a couple chances. We didn't really take what they were giving us. We were turning the balls over in bad spots and allowed them to counter us. And it wasn't a lot, but you give one of those chances away, and it ultimately resulted in the PK for them. So our response out of the locker room at halftime was excellent because we said the space is wide. We need to get good service and good runs in the box. And then I believe it was George on the first serve, wonderful ball in. Niall makes a good run to the back post. We have a guy that makes a run across the front post. It's exactly what we're trying to talk about. And to get us back to 1-1, that was well done.
Coach, how vital is it going to be when you bring in guys like Sonny and Lucky in the future throughout the season, just to bring that burst of energy some of those guys, sort of need in that late push?
Yeah, I think you can see those guys can play. So it's going to be fun, and there's going to be a continued, battle. I think as we went to end of preseason, but this, we're all still going into this next week, and it's the start. It's the brand new. You can forget everything. It's a brand new start for all of us. So we're glad that we're deep. I think we're going to have some excellent competition throughout the year for playing time and spots. And at the same time, when you have to call on some guys like that, it's wonderful because they can raise the game and change it effectively. When you're in late stages and your opponent's a little fatigued, bring on guys like Lucky and Sonny, and wonderful things can happen. Frano too. I thought Frano made a huge impact.
And then, now that preseason's wrapping up and you're heading into the season, do you sort of feel like that chemistry that's built preseason, that sort of overlaps in the regular season? Do you feel like you guys are on the right track with that and just being ready to go?
I do, but there's still work to be done. The way we're pressing is really good, but we can't press so much that we give our opponent easy opportunities to play through us, and that's a fine line, and we still need to get better at that for sure. So we have work to do. It's not finished yet, but I think all the teams are going to be in the same boat. We've all had to deal with some weather, some training issues. I heard that North Carolina's game today against Charleston got canceled. So, all of our opponents, I'm sure they feel good about what they do, but it's a moment of uncertainty for all of us.
John got to start tonight. He's a physical specimen.
Yeah.
Love what we saw out of him. How do you feel about his start tonight?
Really happy with his performance overall. I thought he played his role. A little unfortunate that he didn't get on the scoreboard. Had some good chances though, and did what we asked him to do. So, Luke was hurt, and that's why he wasn't out there. And so for Abdu to get a start and then to see Lucky and Sonny come on, you see that we have some depth and some options that we can go to, and I think that's going to be important, especially when we get into the meat of the season.
Sure.
What's the focus the last 5-6 days before the season starts?
Now it's just getting focused for North Carolina. We don't know a lot about them, but we'll have to make sure that we are prepared for what we think they're going to throw at us and any possibilities, and just make sure that we are prepared to do everything that we can to get a result next Saturday.
Great. Any more? Thanks, Coach.
Thank you,
All right,
Coach.